Hi everyone, let me do the checkup. Can you hear me, guys? Let me know if you can hear me. Hi everyone, let me do the checkup. Can you hear me, guys? Okay, check. Let- Please let me know if you can hear me so that we can start the session. We'll start the session by 8 p.m. Okay. We are going to discuss about very interesting Linux. Okay. तो 8 बजे स्टार्ट करते हैं, थोड़ा सा वेट करो. अभी कितना टाइम हुआ? It's just 7:40, right? So just give me some time. We'll start it. Start the session. Start the session by 8 p.m. We are going to discuss about very interesting Linux. अरे यार विचारच नाही केला. All right, so hi guys, can you hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me so that we can start with our today's lecture. 1 minute, let me cross check from my side also. Can you please use the chat option? Chat में बताओ. Can you guys hear me? 1 minute, let me cross check from my side. All right, ठीक है, सब बढ़िया. 1 minute. ठीक है. Okay, ठीक है. All right, so basically, you want to learn in Hindi or you want to learn in English? It's up to you. What do you think? Whether we should go with Hindi or English? It's up to you guys. I'm okay with anything. आपको लगता है हिंदी में सीखना है तो हिंदी में करेंगे, इंग्लिश में सीखना है तो इंग्लिश में करेंगे. Whatever you feel. Okay. किस में सीखना है, इंग्लिश में कि हिंदी में? इंग्लिश. English mix. Okay, ठीक है. Let's take it mix. Okay, let's take it mix. So that you will be guys, everyone from the every country, you guys can hear me, listen me, and let's try to understand. ठीक है. So I am going to talk about, बाकी कचरा निकालते हम लोग. Let's try to understand about Linux. So why I'm talking about the Linux first, okay? Let's try to understand why I'm talking about the Linux. See, Linux is a kind of core technology whenever you are thinking that you want to go into any technology. Like, I'm pretty much sure that we have a people who are fresher, we have a people who are experienced also, and they want to jump from one technology to another technology, or we have a people who want to enter into the IT industry. So basically, whenever you want to enter into the IT industry, the most important technology is, among other technology, is Linux. So basically, when we are the part of Learnomate, we have a different trainings are available, and when we are considering and when we are taking the lot of trainings, there is a very common technology we are seeing, and that common technology is Linux over here. That is the reason I'm taking this Linux class. We are going to talk about the different other technologies also, and that will be completely free of cost. But let me talk about Linux first. So if you want to start your career or you want to switch your career into, let's say, any DBA, let's say you want to become Oracle DBA, or you want to become PostgreSQL DBA, or let's say you want to become your MySQL DBA, even your SQL Server DBA. So whatever database, if you want to become a DBA, database administrator, for that this Linux technology play a very important role, guys. Very important role. So in future, let's say you are thinking that, can I start my career into the DBA? Yes, you can. And for that, which technology I need to understand? You need to understand the very first technology is Linux only. That is very important. Second thing is, let's say you want to start your career into the DevOps. Okay, DevOps, everyone know, right? Where we are going to create CI/CD pipeline. Let's say you want to deploy your code in production environment, test environment. These DevOps people, they are also using this Linux technology only. Let's say in future you want to start your career into the data engineering, right? You might have heard about data engineer, right? So in data engineer also, you need to deal with the Linux technology only. Let's say you want to understand about any cloud technology. Now when I say cloud means, maybe you are talking about AWS, GCP, Azure, or any other cloud, okay? For that also, what is important? Linux. So you consider that this Linux is a kind of core technology. So irrespective of any technology you want to go, what you need to understand? You need to understand about the Linux. Now why Linux? So now why Linux? So basically, why Linux? Basically, the Linux is open source, means if you are using, let's take an example, you are using Windows operating system. Okay, let's say you have a server where you are installing the Windows operating system. If you are installing the Windows operating system, that will be really costly. You need to take the license. Second thing is Linux is so Linux is open source. When I say Linux is open source means it is completely free of cost. You can take the code, you can modify the code, and you can create your own operating system also. So Linux is open source. Second thing is cost wise, since it is open source, cost wise it is good, it is secure, and many important things are there. So I don't want to go into much details like how to install the Linux and all. Basically, today's webinar, which is provided by the Learnomate, is specifically talking about the Linux important command that we are going to use under DBA, under DevOps or data engineer or cloud or any other technology wherever the Linux are going to be playing very important role. So what is my plan today? My plan today, the main plan, the webinar, this master class provided by the Learnomate is to talk about the important Linux command that you are going to use in daily use. That is the main command. So what I did, just to make you understand about Linux command, there are multiple different flavors of Linux you can use. Like, I'll just give you some. You can use the CentOS operating system. You can use, let's say, Ubuntu operating system. You can use Oracle Linux. Okay. You can use this Red Hat also, which is again Oracle Linux is created on the top of this Red Hat only. Or you can use other any operating system like related to the Linux. Irrespective of any, if you use CentOS, Ubuntu or anything, the Linux commands are same only. In our today's lecture, in our today's webinar, when I want to talk about the Linux command, what I did, i'm going to use I'm going to use which operating system? Ubuntu operating system. So what I did, I have already installed this Ubuntu operating system in my personal laptop. I'll show you that in just 2 minutes. And on this Ubuntu operating system, we are going to learn the Linux command. That is my main motto, guys. That is my main motto. Are you able to understand till now whatever we have discussed? Are you able to understand? Can you please let me know in the chat options? I'll be very happy to see your comments. Till now whatever we have discussed, are you able to understand? Can you please let me know? I'm here only. Let me know. So I'm just listening your comments, guys. Let me know if you're able to understand. Say yes, say no, whatever you think. Okay, it's up to you. If you guys are able to understand, just let me know in the chat option. Again, it's on YouTube, man. Like YouTube में तो सब फ्री मिलता है, तो हम लोग भी थोड़ा सा ट्राई कर रहे हैं. अगर आपको अच्छा लग रहा है, समझ में आ रहा है, तो आप चैट में बोलो. कोई शर्म नहीं यहाँ पे. ओके, देयर इज नथिंग टू. क्या बोलते हैं शर्म को इंग्लिश में, पता नहीं. समझ में आ रहा है ना एवरीवन? ओके, ठीक है. ओके. So someone is asking that why Ubuntu. See, if you want to use Oracle Linux, I have Oracle Linux also. If you want to use CentOS, if you want to use Red Hat Linux, you can take any operating system. Normally in my DBA class, I take Oracle Linux. I usually use Oracle Linux. But Ubuntu is kind of, you know, it's kind of easy because I'm feeling like you people are fresher. So why to make it more complicated, right? Just take it simple. So I'm showing you on Ubuntu. I can take other operating system also. Okay, there is no problem. So what I'm trying to do now, I'll go to my screen. I need to sit down first, okay? And I'll show you, I'll open my Ubuntu operating system. So I'm going here, okay? I'm not going anywhere. I'm here only, okay? But you will not be able to see me for some time because I'm going to start my machine now. So I'm here. Let me go here. So this is this software, like this software, what you call this, we call virtual box. We call it as a virtual box. So I'm going to start this virtual box. Under this virtual box, you can see I have installed multiple operating system. Like I have some operating system related to my trainings like DB and all. But I'm going to start with Ubuntu. Okay, I'm going to start my Ubuntu operating system. So basically what I'm trying to say here, that the installation part I have already taken. Okay, I already have my Linux operating system installed. If you don't know how to install the Linux operating system, you can check my previous video in the live. If you go to live session, there are many videos I have created related to how to install the Linux operating system. So you can check my all those sessions. Now I have, let me close this. So this is my Ubuntu operating system, okay, which is asking me to enter my credentials. So I will log in with my Learnomate user. So let me log in with my Learnomate user. So let me log in and I'll enter my password also. Okay, so I have entered my password and I can see a very beautiful screen of my Ubuntu operating system. Here I'll right click and I will open a terminal. I'll right click and I will open a terminal, and on this terminal, on this terminal, on this terminal, I'm going to write down my Linux command. So this is called terminal actually. This is called terminal where I'm going to write down my Linux command. This is the terminal where I'm. So can you guys see my screen, like whether it is visible? Okay. Usually I share my screen. We will log in with Zoom and all we will do. But this time I thought like let's give you some क्या बोलते इसको offline kind of setup to you. Can you guys see this? Is it okay? Are you enjoying this session? Let me know, guys. Are you enjoying this? So there is a question. Okay, I mean to say the command used in Ubuntu or Kali server, everything is same. Yeah, most of the operating system will have a same to same command. Same to same. Okay, it's quite easy. Okay, now my first command. Let's start with the first command. So I am going to start with my first command. We called it as a pwd. So what is this pwd? This is called present working directory. What is this first command? It is giving me present working directory. Present working directory means what is my current path. What is meant by present working directory? The present working directory means what is my current path. See, let's take an example. I am inside the C drive. Under C drive, I am inside the, let's say, C user, and under that I am inside the desktop. So what is this desktop? This desktop is my current path. What is this desktop? It's my current path. I'll show you practically. I'll give you one example. Let's take an example. Consider that I am using this Windows operating system. I am going inside the C drive. I am going inside the logs. So this log is my present working directory. If someone is asking me what is my present working directory, my present working directory is log. If I go to, let's say, program files, then let's say MySQL, this is my present working directory. MySQL is my present working directory. So I can see the folders. I can see the folders from my present working directory. So what is present working directory? In Windows operating system, I can see my present working directory like by going to that part itself. विंडोज में क्या होता है, अगर मुझे प्रेजेंट वर्किंग डायरेक्टरी अगर चेक करना है, आई कैन डायरेक्टली गो टू दैट पाथ एंड आई कैन सी दैट, राइट? But in Linux, what you need to do? You need to write down the command. What is the command? pwd. So it is giving me some path. What is this path? So it is saying that, how to read this path? It is saying that slash home. Slash home means under slash there is a home folder. Under home folder there is a Learnomate folder. Under Learnomate folder there is a which folder? Desktop folder is there. This is called path. Whenever you want to read a path in Linux, you can read a path like this: slash under slash home folder, under home Learnomate, under home desktop. So this is my present working directory. Now I want to know what all files are available under my present working directory. Like, see, just take an example of Windows, right? I want to know what all files are available under my present working directory. So if I go here, okay, if I go here and see, this is my present working directory in Windows. Whenever I want to talk about the Linux now, I always compare it with Windows only. In Windows, my present working directory is MySQL. So these are the files which are available under my present working directory. So in Windows, you can see your files from the present working directory directly without writing down the command, because Windows is a GUI, na? So you can see everything. But what about the Linux? In Linux, if you want to know the files from your present working directory, you need to write down the command. So what is the command? The command is ls hyphen lrt. So whenever you want to list the files from your present working directory, the command is ls hyphen lrt, or you can simply use ls command also, no problem in that. What is this pwd? What is this pwd? Pwd long form present working directory. If I want to know the files from my present working directory, what is the command? ls hyphen lrt. This is the command. So under my desktop there is a folder called Learnomate, directory, user1, data, app, base. These are the folders are available. You might be thinking that how do I know that whether it is a folder or file? Like, how can I say? There is a difference between folder and file, right? What is the difference? If I take the example of Windows, in Windows, this is my folder, right? If I take the example of Windows, this is my folder. So this color is my folder, na? This yellow color. How can I say that whether it is a folder or file? If you want to know whether it is a folder or file, if you go to the Learnomate, you can see here there is a D mentioned here, D. If you see D here, are you able to understand? D means directory, and if you see dash here, it means it is a file. If you see D, it means it is a directory, and if you see blank or dash there, it means it is a file. So you can go inside the directory, na? In Linux, the folder is equals to directory. Actually, the folder is equals to directory. So you can go inside the folder. How to go inside the folder? How to go? Let's say I want to go inside the folder. How can I go? How can I go? How can I go inside the folder, guys? What is the command? Now let's say I want to go inside the folder. Let's say I want to go inside the folder. There is a folder called Learnomate. There is a folder called Learnomate. I want to go inside the folder. How can I go? Just take an example. I want to go inside the folder. So simply what you can do, so let's say there is a folder called Learnomate. I can show you this folder also. Like if you go here, see here, if you go here, no, this is not a desktop. This is a desktop. Can you see there is a folder called base, Oracle, data, user1, Learnomate, dir1. These are the same folder you can see here, right? Base, Oracle, data, user1. I want to go inside the Learnomate folder. How can I go? Cd Learnomate. So cd is the command to go inside the folder. Cd is the command to go inside the folder. Now can you see here, my present working directory has been changed to Learnomate because now I am inside the Learnomate folder. Now if I fire ls-lrt, I can see the files from my Learnomate folder only. Whenever you are firing ls-lrt command, whenever you are firing ls-lrt command, you can see the files from your current directory. Which directory? Current directory. So basically we learn about 3 commands till now. Basically we learn about 3 commands. The first command is, what is the first command that we have learned? What is the first command? Yes. So the first command is pwd, present working directory. What is the second command we have discussed? ls-lrt to list the files, and this is my present working directory. So this will give you current location. This is give you current location. Now third, now let's take an example. You want to go inside the directory. How to go? cd and directory name. By using that you can go inside the directory. Whenever you want to go inside the directory, the command is cd and directory name. Now consider a situation that whether you want to know whether it is a directory or file. How will I come to know whether it is a directory or file? So there is a dash, means it is a file, and if you see D, it means it is a directory. Can I run cd command on file? Let's say there is a file called oracle.txt. Can I run cd command? Like, can I run this cd oracle.txt? Can I do that? What do you think? Can I do that? Yes or no? Now let's say I want to do cd oracle.txt. Can I do that, guys? क्या लगता है आपको? cd oracle.txt कर सकता हूँ क्या? Is it possible? What do you think? No? Yes or no? What do you think? What do you think? cd oracle.txt कर सकती कि नहीं? Can I go inside the directory? No, that's not possible. So why cd is not possible? Because if I say cd oracle.txt, oracle, acha, I'm not here. ls-lrt, okay, now I am inside the desktop folder, right? Now I am inside the Learnomate folder. If I want to go back to the desktop folder, what is my current location? So let me clear the screen. There is a command called clear to clear the screen. Okay. Now I am inside the Learnomate folder. Let's say I want to come back to desktop folder. I want to go inside the desktop folder, means one step back. I want to come back one step back. cd space dot dot. Now see here, earlier my location was still Learnomate. Now my location is still desktop because I am one step back now. I am one step back. I am one step back. cd dot dot you can use. Now if I list and if I say cd oracle.txt, I am getting the message like not a directory. There is no directory with oracle.txt. Why? Because this oracle.txt is not a directory. What is it? What is it? It is a file, guys. It is a file. So this is the way you can use cd command. So we learn about one more command now, that is cd dot dot. cd dot dot. Clear? Everyone able to understand? Everyone able to understand? Yes or no? Everyone able to understand? Can you please let me know? Able to understand, guys? समझ में आ रहा कि नहीं आ रहा? ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट है क्या? ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट है क्या? Is it too difficult to understand? Is it clear? Everyone, please use the chat option, guys, so that I'll understand whether you people are understanding. Able to understand, everyone? Good. Okay, now consider a situation. I want to create, consider a situation कि I want to create empty file. What I want to do? I want to create empty file. अगर मुझे खाली फाइल बनाना है, छोटा खाली empty. So what is the command? I can use touch abc.txt. So what it will do? It will create a file by using the touch command, but it will create empty file. It will create empty file. There is no content. It's just a file, empty. Can I update the content? Yes, you can add the content, no problem in that. But before that, Consider a situation. I want to, acha. Okay, let me talk about one more important thing before this. Okay, before this, I need to talk about one more. Let's say I want to create a directory, means I want to create a folder. I want to create a directory. What is the command? Whenever you want to create a directory, the command is very simple. mkdir and directory name. Directory name is folder name. Where this folder will be getting created? In your current location. What is my current location? I am inside the desktop. So under the desktop, this directory will be getting created. So whenever you want to create a directory, the command is mkdir. Is it clear? Whenever you want to create a directory, the command is mkdir. Let me show you practically. So I'm inside the desktop. If I say mkdir, okay, if I say mkdir, and then if I say test 1, and if I do ls-lrt, you can see the test1 folder got created. Which folder? Test1. Which folder? Test1. So whenever I want to create a directory, the command is mkdir. What is the command? Mkdir. What is the command? Mkdir. Mkdir is the command to create a directory. Now you might be thinking that, let's say I want to create multiple directory, means mkdir is the command to create a directory. I got it. Okay, no problem in that. Okay. Now let's take an example. I want to create a directory like this. Let's say I want to create directory 1. Under directory 1, I want to create directory 2. Under directory 2, I want to create directory 3. What do you think? What is the command? What do you think, guys? What is the command? Let's say I want to create multiple directory, one inside another. मतलब एक के अंदर दूसरा, दूसरे के अंदर तीसरा. How you are going to create that? Let's say I want to create multiple directory. How are you going to create that? अरे बाबा, इतने होशियार लोग अपने पास में, बताओ जल्दी से फटाफट. So much talent we have here. Tell me, what is the command? What is the command if you want to create a directory one inside another? The command is very simple. Let's fire. See, one way is you can do like this also. I know that. You can do like mkdir dir1, and under dir1 I want to create dir2. Under dir1 na, if you fire mkdir dir2, what will happen? And let's say you are inside the desktop. Under desktop only dir1 and dir2 will be getting created. Under desktop only. I want to create dir2 under dir1. So I need to go inside the dir. So I'll say cd dir1. So I'll say cd dir1, and then I'll say mkdir dir2. So, but if you don't want to do all these things now, it's very complicated or it's time consuming actually. There is a very simple way. What is the simple way? mkdir -p dir1 dir2 dir3. You need to mention this slash. So if you use -p, which is a parent, dir1 will be getting created under dir1 dir2, and then dir3 will be getting created. So whenever you want to create a directory one inside another, there is a simple, very simple command is there. What is the command? mkdir -p. Let me show you. So if I am inside the clear pwd ls-lrt, whether we have dir1, no, I'll say mkdir, I'll create with the name, let's say lt1, then lt2, then lt3, Learnomate Technologies. I'll mention -p. See here, I mention mkdir, I want to create a directory. The first one is lt1, second one lt2, third one lt3. So what it has done, it has created the lt1 folder. See here, I'll show you GUI also. Under lt1 lt2, under lt2 lt3 got created. Able to understand? Able to understand, everyone? Able to understand? भैया समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा? बताओ भाइयों और बहनों। एक तो रात में मैं अकेले ऑफिस में खड़ा हूँ इधर, आपको समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा? एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड एवरीवन? एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड? थोड़ा जोर लगा बाबा, मेरा भी सूख रहा है गला। एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड everyone? Able to understand? There is a form mentioned here, okay, in the chat option, guys. You guys can fill up that form, I hope. So we can record the attendance, okay. Able to understand everyone? Okay, now next अच्छा, नेक्स्ट आप लोग को क्या सीखना है, मतलब लिनक्स वी आर गोइंग टू कवर टुडे, ओके. व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट थिंग दैट यू वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड इन वेबिनार? Like, do you have anything in your mind so that I'll come up with that webinar also very soon? Anything is there? Like, maybe you want to understand about SQL, maybe you want to understand about some other technology. Do you have anything in your mind like you want to understand in the next webinar? Let me know. Like, see, feedbacks are very important. Unless and until you guys are not letting me know, how will I come to know, right? तो आपको नेक्स्ट में क्या पढ़ना है, मतलब डू यू हैव एनीथिंग इन योर माइंड जो आपको पढ़ना है? बताओ मुझे, मतलब मैं देख रहा हूँ चैट में, तो मुझे समझ में आएगा कि अच्छा नेक्स्ट टाइम हम ये चीज ले सकते हैं. बताओ, कुछ है क्या लेना है और नेक्स्ट टाइम? ओरेकल, ओके. और और क्या लेना है? एनी अदर पीपल? व्हाट डू यू थिंक? आईबीएम डीबी2? आईबीएम डीबी2 तो चला गया मार्केट से, अभी क्या है उसका सीखते. व्हाट एल्स यू गाइस वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड? क्या लिखना है? ठीक है. हम्म. कोई बोल रहा है एसक्यूएल, कोई बोल रहा है क्या डेटा इंजीनियर, डेवऑप्स, गोल्डन गेट, कोई बोल रहा ओरेकल. ठीक है, अच्छा. और डेवऑप्स, सी प्रोग्रामिंग, ओके फाइन. जो मेरे को आता है वो तो मैं बता ही सकता हूँ, ओके. ठीक है, ओके. डेवऑप्स ना, फाइन. एडब्ल्यूएस, या वी कैन डिस्कस अबाउट एडब्ल्यूएस आल्सो. फाइन. Okay, next. Now, next command. Consider a situation. I want to create a empty file, right? I told you, right? What is the command to create empty file? Touch, and let's say I'll say abc.txt. Touch abc.txt is the command to, what is the command? This क्या command इसका? Touch abc.txt. This command is to create an empty file. Okay. Now consider a situation. Let's say this file got created. Now I want to copy the file. I want to copy the file. See, many times what happen when you're working as in the cloud, whenever you're working in technology, like just take an example, you're working as a DBA or in IT industry. Usually we take the backup of file. Why? Because let's say someone deleted the file, or let's say you made some changes and you want to roll back the changes, so we normally take the backup, right? So whenever you want to copy the file, means backup, so you can say cp the source and destination. This is a command. What is the cp? The cp is I want to copy the file. Which file? I want to copy the file oracle.txt or abc.txt, whatever file name you want to copy. Let's say I want to copy a file, the file which you want to copy, and you need to give the copy file name, with which file name you want to copy. So let's say I will give the name like oracle underscore backup.txt. Very simple na. There is a command called cp. Cp is the command which is going to copy. What you want to copy? I want to copy this file. With which file name? I want to copy with that file name. You can copy and paste the file with the different name also, but you need to change the destination. Like you can say cp I want to copy oracle.txt file, but in different location. Which location? Let's say I want to paste it under /home/learnomate. In this location, I have a location called /home/learnomate. There I want to paste it. I'll copy from here and paste. because two file name cannot be with the same name in the same location, means एक location पे दो फाइल एक नाम से नहीं रह सकते ना, तो आपको लोकेशन चेंज करना पड़ेगा. आई विल शो यू प्रैक्टिकली नाउ. बोरे बोजी भू डू 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 डू. ठीक है, लेट्स से आई एम हियर, आई विल लॉग इन विथ Oracle. Now what I will do, clear, I'll say, let's say, first of all, I'll create one file, touch, and I'll give some random name lt.txt. I have created a file with the name lt.txt. If I want to verify, I can see here the file got created. Now I will copy this file lt.txt with some different name lt underscore bkp.txt. So this is the file which I want to copy. Cp is the command to copy a file. Cp is the command to copy a file. Okay. Cp is the command to copy a file. lt.txt is the file I want to copy, and with this file name I want to paste. If I run it, you can see here ls-lrt, lt.txt also available, and lt-backup.txt also available. You got my point? Whenever you want to copy, you can see cp and source and destination. Able to understand? Able to understand? Okay. And what if I want to copy a directory also? Let's say I want to copy this Oracle directory or data directory or user one. Can I copy that? Yes. You can say cp. Let's say I want to copy this Oracle folder. Oracle folder with which name? I want to copy with, let's say, db name. But for that you need to mention -r recursively. So what will happen? It will create this db folder, and under that db folder, I think we do not have anything under the Oracle here. That is the reason it is nothing mentioned here. Let me check that once. Cd Oracle, anything is there? Nothing is there. That is the reason. Okay, let me show you one more thing. So ls-lrt, any folder, let's say I will take the example of, these are all empty folders are there. Like let's say I'll go take the example of Learnomate. Learnomate also have test one. Okay, let's say I want to copy cp-r Learnomate folder. I want to copy under which folder? I want to copy under lt2 folder. So if you go to the lt2, you can see here ls, the test1 folder got created. Now I'll show you. Okay, no, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. I'll show you practically. I'll show you practically. So what I'm trying to say, whenever you want to copy a single file, only file, you can say cp, the file that you want to copy, let's say my source file, and wherever you want to paste that file, that is your destination. Cp source destination. Consider a situation, cp source this. Let's say you want to copy folder or directory. Whenever you want to copy directory, you can say cp-r. cp-r recursively. What do you want to copy? Let's say I want to copy a directory 1, means this is my source. And where you want to paste? I want to paste under directory 2. So whatever things which are available under dir1, everything will be copied to dir2. -r means recursively. See, directory can contain multiple files, right? There is a chance a directory can contain multiple files. Let's say one directory have multiple files are there, so everything will be copied and pasted over here. Whenever you want to copy cp, whenever you want to copy directory cp, but here you need to mention -r. That's very interesting. Able to understand everyone? समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं? Able to understand? Please use the chat option. Able to understand? Able to understand? Yes or no? Able to understand? Hmm? Able to understand? Hmm? Able to understand? समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं एवरीवन? समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं? अच्छा 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 होता है चलो नेक्स्ट 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 next 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 now consider a situation I want to delete or remove a file. I want to delete or remove. Let's say I have a file or I have a directory which is very huge in size, or I don't want to keep that. Like I want to delete that. Why I want to delete? Because it will release some space. So usually what we normally delete, right? Let's say I have a big file and I want to uh, empty my C drive. हमको C drive को खाली करना है. That time we delete the file ना. So how to do that? Don't use very complicated command. Let's use rm space rf. You can mention directory name or you can mention file name. It will work for both. Rm space rf. Remove forcefully. F means forcefully. Whenever you want to remove forcefully ना, forcefully, मेरा handwriting बहुत खराब है, भूल जाना मेरे को. The command is rm space rf and directory or file name, whatever you mention there, it will be getting deleted automatically. What is the command? Rm space rf. Rm space rf and use that and it will delete everything, guys. So if you go here and let's say I'll say I want to delete, let's say ls hyphen lrt. If I say rm space rf, let's say I want to delete this lt2, this one, I'll say lt2. See here, now I cannot see that. Earlier lt2 was there, now it's gone, nothing is there, it's gone. It's gone. Rm space rf ryr, like very interesting question. Rm is recursively. Let's say you delete a main folder and under that main folder you have multiple other folders are available because one folder can contain multiple other folder. So everything will be getting deleted, everything. So if you delete lt2 folder and if that folder contain anything, everything will be getting deleted. Able to understand? Okay, able to understand? Say everyone yes, say everyone yes, say everyone yes. बोलो भाई, बोलो. पैसा नहीं ले रहे हो या फुकट में पढ़ा रहे हम लोग, इतना तो बोल सकते हो ना, बोलो ना, बोलो भैया. अरे बोला रे बो पोट्टा पट्टे. समझ में आ रहा है गाइस? सबको समझ में आ रहा है? एवरीवन एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड? ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है. ओके नेक्स्ट नेक्स्ट. और क्या पढ़ना है? और क्या पढ़ना है? व्हाट यू वांट टू डू? हाउ टू, व्हाट यू वांट टू डू? व्हाट यू वांट टू डू? What do you want to do? Let's take an example. I want to move a file. Okay, there is sometime like we need to move a file also or rename a file. So I can say mv. I want to rename this file. Let's say I want to rename this lt.txt with some different name, rt.txt. I'll just give a name. So if you go here, now lt.txt has been renamed with rt.txt. rt.txt. Acha, permission. Many people are asking about the permission. परमिशन ना बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक है. इट्स वेरी वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग बट थोड़ा टाइम कंज्यूमिंग है. मेरे को पता नहीं वो इतने जल्दी होगा कि नहीं होगा, बट मैं ट्राई करता हूँ उसको. ओके मेरे को पता है आप लोग बहुत इंटरेस्टेड हो. आई नो यू पीपल आर वेरी वेरी क्यूरियस. यू वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड द परमिशंस ना. यू वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड परमिशंस गाइस, राइट? डेफिनेटली. अच्छा, कैन आई आस्क यू समथिंग? कैन आई आस्क यू समथिंग? आई नीड सम हेल्प फ्रॉम यू. If I give you, I'll definitely take the permissions, don't worry about that. If I give you the review link, can you at least do that? Is it fine if I give you my Google review? Can you just do that? That is what we need. Okay यार, Google review दे दे यार, धंधा पानी के लिए बहुत काम में आता है. उतना तो कर ही सकते हैं ना. तो दे दूं क्या? What do you think? I'll talk about the permissions, don't worry. Okay, permissions किसने बोला? grief find will take care. Okay, I'll just give you one link. Can you please fill that? So this is our review link. Okay, please give me the highest rating. So if I go here, Learnomate Technologies, this is our where I can get that, I don't know actually. Where I can get more reviews. Okay, fine. Can you please scan also, if possible scan it. कैसे लेना आप लोग को, कैसे दूं मैं इसको, if possible scan it, और कैसे दूं मैं आप लोग को इसको. Maybe you can search with Learnomate Technologies and provide you can just search with Learnomate Technologies and there is link is there. Okay, maybe you can do that. Can I expect some reviews at least? That will be really good for me, guys. Please do that. Please do that. Let me see if I can. 1 minute. Let me see whether I can share the link with you. Let me see whether I can share the link. कैसा लेना. अच्छा, if I go here and I'll don't worry. Okay, I know that I'm taking your time, but this is also important, man. अब क्या करें, ये इसके बिना अपना काम भी नहीं जमता. Okay, okay, I got it. I'll give you link in your, I'll give you link. लाइव चैट में शेयर करो ना. हाँ, भेज दिया मैंने. भेज दिया भेज दिया भेज दिया भेज दिया. देख लो आप. पिन भी कर दिया मैंने उसको. प्लीज फिल अप द पिन. पिन भी कर दिया मैंने उसको. ओके, आप उसको देखो एक बार. अच्छा, ठीक है, बस यही करना है. अब चालू करते हैं हम लोग. ओके, वी विल डू दैट. ओके, डोंट वरी. Whatever you people are asking, I'll definitely do that. You people are asking about the permissions, I'll take care of that. Don't worry about that. Okay, but please fill up the review, guys. इतना तो कर दो भाई. चलो ठीक है. Is it done? At least I can see from few people. Okay, I see the people are filling up. Thank you so much यार. और क्या चाहिए अपने को, बस यही तो चाहिए. बढ़िया है. अच्छा, बाप रे बाप, खतरनाक. मजा आ गया. टाइम मिलने के बाद में आप कमेंट भी डालो. थैंक यू. अच्छा, नेक्स्ट क्या करना है. क्या करना है, अगर आप इफ यू आर द पार्ट ऑफ अवर ग्रुप ना, इफ यू आर नॉट द पार्ट ऑफ ग्रुप, लाइक आप लोग क्या कर सकते हो. आप लोग हमारे पार्ट नहीं हो गए ग्रुप का. सो आप लोग क्या करो, वेबसाइट पे जाओ हमारे learnomate.org पे. यहाँ पे जाने के बाद में गो टू आवर वेबसाइट. हियर देयर इज अ फ्री लिनक्स वेबिनार इज देयर. यू कैन जॉइन दिस ग्रुप, गाइस. ओके, दिस ग्रुप. So you can check this. Go to the learnomate.org webinar, free Linux webinar. Here you can go and there is a button available, join WhatsApp group. You can join this WhatsApp group also. Okay, and very soon I am going to come up with the next webinar that is related to the SQL. So maybe next week I'll come up with the SQL. So the next webinar will be SQL, guys. Okay, so you can join this group and we are going to have our next webinar on SQL. Okay, now let's come back to our main topic called क्या करना है, permissions. Okay, permissions. Thank you so much. I can see some people are saying done with the permissions. Okay, so in Linux there are three type of permissions are there, like read permissions, write permissions, execute permissions are there. What is mean by read permission? Just take an example. I have one file is there with the name abc.txt. If I want to read the content of this file, we need to use the command called cat. Cat is the command to read a content of the file. What is the command? Cat. Now if I have a permissions to use this command, means if I say cat abc.txt means I am reading the content of the file. If I have a permissions to read the content of the file, it means I have read permissions. What is mean by write permissions? Write permissions means, let's say I am able to update the file, that is called write permissions. And execute permissions is related to when you have a permission to execute any script. What is script? In a very simple term, script means basically a set of Linux command. Let's say you have written a script which will start your server automatically, it will stop your server automatically. Let's say you have done some automation. So in order to run that automation, what permission you need? Execute permissions. To whom we are going to give these permissions? We are going to give these permissions to three people: user, group, and other people. Now definitely you might have a questions like what is the user, what is the group, what is the other. I'll tell you one example. Let's say I have logged in with Learnomate user and I created this file called abc.txt. So who is the user of this abc.txt? Learnomate, because I have logged in with Learnomate user. What is group? Group means set of users, means collection of users. Let's say I have a user called u1, u2, u3. These are my users are there. This is called group. This is called group. And what is this other? The other people means who are not the owner of file and it is not the part of group also. Let's say my owner is Learnomate and I have one more user is there with the name u4 who is not the part of this group also, who is not the part of this group. That people we call it as the other people. So how to give the permissions, right? If you want to give the permissions, this permission you can give it in the form of number also. Like what is read? Read means 4, 2, 1. What is the total? 7. What is the total? 7. Let's say I said I fire the command like chmod is the command to provide the permission. I said 777 to abc.txt. What is chmod? Chmod is the command to provide the permissions. The first permissions I am giving it to the user. Second permissions I am giving it to the group. And this third permission is related to the other people. When I say that I am giving 7 permission to the user, it means how 7 will be getting created? Read, write, execute. It means to the user I am giving which permission? Read, write, execute. To the group, which permissions I am giving? Which permissions I am giving? Read, write, execute. And to the other, which permissions I am giving? Read, write, execute. It means on abc.txt I am giving full permissions. But remember guys, in real time production environment, we should not give full permission. That is a security problem. You got my point? But okay, let me talk about one more thing. If I say chmod 765 and on abc.txt, can you tell me which permissions I have given to the user, which permissions I have given it to the group, and which permissions I have given it to the other? Can you tell me? It is an assignment for you. Can you tell me? If I say chmod 765 abc.txt, so which permissions I have given it to the user? What do you think? Which permissions I have given it to the user? यूजर को कौन सा परमिशन दिया मैंने? 7 दिया, मतलब कौन सा परमिशन दिया? 7 कैसे बनता है? कैसे बनता है 7? कौन सा परमिशन दिया मैंने यूजर को, ग्रुप को, अदर को? पहले यूजर को बताओ कौन सा दिया? करेक्ट, करेक्ट, करेक्ट. अरे यार बहुत समझ में आ रहा है आप लोग को, खतरनाक, मजा आ गया. कौन सा परमिशन दिया यूजर को? कौन सा? यूजर को ऑल परमिशन दिया. ऑल मतलब रीड, राइट, एग्जीक्यूट. ग्रुप को, ग्रुप को कौन सा? ग्रुप को कौन सा दिया? ग्रुप को कौन सा दिया? ग्रुप कौन सा दिया, ग्रुप को 6 दिया, 6 कैसे बना, 6 कैसे बना, 6 कैसे बना, 4 प्लस 2 मतलब रीड राइट डैश, मतलब डैश मतलब रीड राइट परमिशन दिया, एग्जीक्यूट परमिशन नहीं है। एंड 5 मतलब 5 हाउ, 5 मतलब 4 + 1 रीड एंड रीड dash execute, read dash execute. So whenever you want to provide the permission, there is a command called chmod. Chmod is the command to provide the permission. You can give the permissions to only user also, that is also possible guys. Let's say if you want to give the permission to the user, you can also say like chmod u plus rw abc.txt. It means you matlab you are giving user which permission, read write. G plus means you are giving read write execute permissions to group, and O plus means you are giving read write permissions to other. So you can mention like this also, G plus. If you want to remove permission, instead of plus you can mention U minus also, U minus read write. You are removing the permissions, U minus. थोड़ा फास्ट जा रहा हूँ मेरे को पता है, लेकिन टाइम की भी कमी है, हमको फटाफट फटाफट खत्म करना है, ज्यादा टाइम नहीं इधर. ओके आई नो दैट आई एम गोइंग फास्ट. अरे साला ऑफिस बॉय भी नहीं है, पानी चाहिए मेरे को. अच्छा समझ में आया एवरीवन, सब समझ में आया, समझ में आया क्या, एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड. अरे समझ में आया क्या, एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड एवरीवन, एवरीवन एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड. समझ में आया. ओके so I'll give one example. If you I'll just give quickly example because I need to wrap up quickly. So if I want to give full permission I can give like this. अच्छा कोई भी परमिशन नहीं दे सकते, ओनली द ऑथराइज पर्सन लाइक यूजर दे सकता है. लेट्स टेक एग्जांपल, authorized person like user or root. I want to give full permissions to this rt.txt. Okay, how can I read the permission of rt.txt? See here, rw dash means user is having read write permissions, group is having read write permissions, and other is having read permissions. Let's take an example. I want to give full permissions, so I'll say chmod 777 chmod 777. Which permissions? chmod 777, and I will say chmod 777. Which permissions? I'll say rt.txt on this file. If I do ls-lrt rt.txt, so rt.txt is having. See, if someone is asking me that this read write execute is the permission of user, means which user? This Learnomate user. He is the user, and what is the second? This is the group actually. Learnomate is the user and this is group. If I go here, this is a user and this is a group. This is a user, this is a group. So to the user I have given read write x means read write execute permissions. Root user is getting read write execute permission. O install is getting read write permission only, and others are getting read permissions. And if you want to give the permissions on directory level, someone asked me directory पे कैसे देना? Yes, you can give like this: chmod -r 775, let's say, and directory name is let's say u01. I can give like this also. Why -r? Why -r? -r means recursively. -r means recursively. Let's take an example कि under u01 you have multiple directories. So for all the directories which are available under u01, the permission will be 775. And if you don't give -r, only this u01 will have 775. रिपीट करता हूँ, हिंदी में बताता हूँ थोड़ा सा और अपने मजे में आएगा. अगर -r मारा तो इसके अंदर में जितनी भी डायरेक्टरीज है, फाइल्स है, सबका परमिशन क्या हो जाएगा? 775. अगर -r नहीं मारा तो क्या होगा? सिर्फ इसका परमिशन क्या हो जाएगा? 775. समझ में आया? समझ में आया? अच्छा समझ में आया एवरीवन? समझ में आया एवरीवन? समझ में आया? ओके एवरीवन समझ में आया? ओके सो दिस इज ऑलरेडी 9. okay almost for 1 hour we have connected. I know that there are many other commands are there, but I have given my best. See, usually we have 20-30 commands are there which we frequently used in data engineer or DBA side, or because if you know the basic of how to use the command, rest of the commands are simple only. So the next thing that we are going to plan is all about, पेन किधर गया रे मेरा, पेन किधर गया, इधर है, sorry. So just tell me honestly, did you like the today's session? Did you like today's session, guys? How was the session? Is it good, bad? What do you think? Like, did you enjoy it? मजा आया? कैसा लगा? Rakesh is saying fantastic sir, thank you. Ajit is saying बहुत मजा आया. प्रसाद is saying अरे बाप रे खतरनाक, बढ़िया. Nice, nice. मजा है कि नहीं? Just tell which command to use in. जितने भी कमांड्स मैंने आज बताए ना, सारे प्रोडक्शन में हम लोग यूज कर सकते हैं. All the commands which I told you, all are very important command and normally I used. अरे मैंने अपने बारे में बताया नहीं आप लोग को, है ना? So my name is Ankush Thaudi. I have 12 plus years of working experience with IT industry. Previously, I worked with the companies like Cognizant, Infosys, Wipro, LTI. We have a training institute with the name Learnomate Technologies. So we have 3 branches are available in the Pune location. So basically, in Wakad we have we have 2 branches are there, in one in Kharadi location also, and we provided trainings on different technologies related to the Oracle, DBA, data science, data engineer, data analyst, and multiple other technologies. So that's the plan. So अभी हम लोगों का जो नेक्स्ट सेशन आने वाला है ना, सो वो सेशन आने वाला है हम लोगों का एसक्यूएल के ऊपर. द नेक्स्ट सेशन वी आर गोइंग टू टारगेट इज एसक्यूएल. ओके, and that will be also completely free of cost. So what you want to do, you just need to register here. Go to our official website and learnomate.org. There is a free webinar on Linux command is mentioned there itself. You can just join. Okay, no problem in that. We will change this. Okay, you can join, and you can join this WhatsApp group also. Okay, fill up the form and we will start a new things on. Meanwhile, if you guys want to connect with me, like you can connect with me on my LinkedIn also. So this is my LinkedIn profile. And one more important thing is, let's say, so if you go here, so this is my LinkedIn profile, so you can just go here. अरे बहुत बड़ा ना पड़ा ये दो. 1 minute, let me. See, so you can just search with my name, with the name Ankush Thaudi, and you can connect with me also. So हम लोगों का next session इस पे आने वाला है. किस पे? SQL पे आएगा. Next time I'll try to go for more than 1 hour. Actually क्या होता है ना, 1 घंटे के बाद में थोड़ा इंटरेस्ट कम हो जाता है, इसलिए मैं ज़्यादा लंबा खींचता नहीं उसको. बट ठीक है, मतलब देखेंगे. ओके, सो बस एक स्मॉल सजेशंस है, नॉट सजेशंस, इट्स अ रिक्वेस्ट एक्चुअली. if possible, please give the Google review. So this is our software training institute, guys. Okay, so please fill up the Google review. So that's very important. मैंने देखा बहुत लोगों का आया है, राइट? मैं देख रहा हूँ, काफ़ी अच्छा लगा. Okay, so this is just a Google review. It's already mentioned. So if possible, please fill up the Google review also. So this is our office actually, and this is me, kind of smart guy. So ये हमारा ऑफिस है. Okay, so you guys can learn about us more. So that's all. Okay, I was joined. Please revise how to install the Linux. ठीक है. So thank you. काफी अच्छा लगा आप लोगों से मिलके भी. हम लोग we are next session that we are going to plan is related to the SQL. After that, we will plan for maybe data engineering or data analyst also. So we are going to have a continuous session, guys. You can share this with your friends, colleague. बोलो सबको सीखने को मिलेगा, काफी मजा आएगा. तो मजा आएगा नहीं? ऑल गुड? मजा आएगा नहीं? गूगल रिव्यू दे देना यार. यू गाइस कैन फॉलो मी ऑन माय लिंक्डइन, इंस्टाग्राम. हम लोग का इंस्टाग्राम का भी चैनल है लर्नोमेट टेक्नोलॉजीज नाम से. थोड़ा रिसर्च करो तो हम लोग वहाँ पे लिनक्स रिलेटेड, एसक्यूएल रिलेटेड वीडियोस बनाते रहते हैं. ओके, बाकी ओवरऑल कैसे, मजा आया? ऑल गुड? थैंक्स योगेश सिंह. चलो फिर, इट्स ऑलरेडी 9 o'clock, सो आई जस्ट नीड टू रैप अप. तो भूख लगी है मेरे को, थोड़ा सा खाना गिना खाना है. वैसे भी मैं ऑफिस में अकेला हूँ, तो आता हूँ. ओके, मजा आया कि नहीं? ठीक है. ओके गाइस, चलो. ओके, चलो. बाय बाय गाइस, बाय, थैंक यू. ओके, सो वो एसक्यूएल का अगर आपको चाहिए तो आप इसको फिलअप करो. एंड गूगल का प्लीज दे देना यार, वही चाहिए हमको, बाकी छोड़ो. ओके, थैंक यू. बाय बाय.